And we are back. Another beautiful day at the Waterboyz Show. Man, happy Memorial Day, man. It is a beautiful holiday today, man. And shout out to everybody that has the day off, getting ready to spend time with fam, or maybe you waking up from a hangover because you spent time with fam last night. I was the type of guy, I still am the type of guy, that I like to throw the cookout on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I never been to throw the cookout on the actual holiday type person. Because nobody has to go to work.
But I'm saying though, like,
but the cookout can go longer.
Nah, the cookout need to be on the day.
But you got to go to work the next day,
so,
and so you can't go as hard. Tired, you can't go as hard as you want to go. So I'm the type. I used to always be like, let's throw the cookout on Sunday. All right. We can all go as hard as we want.
When you mean hard, you talking about like drinking?
Whatever you want to do, whatever you might want to do. You might want to stay up late. You might want to drink. You might want to smoke a little something. You might want to do whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever somebody's party favor is, or whatever they want to do, I always felt like if we did it on Sunday, everybody could stay longer. The kids might want to spend the night over somebody's house, and that's cool because they don't have to go to like the work, or parent don't have to do something the very next day.
How old kid gotta go home?
You know, man, dog. See, I'm all about throwing the family cookout, man. I'm all about the
with
family
my family,
cookout.
Immediate family. I don't want my cousins, my aunts' kids to stay. I mean, if I was younger, little, yeah.
I'm all about the big family cookout, man.
I'm about the big cookout
well,
too, but they gotta go home after you eat.
It doesn't sound like
you gotta go home after you eat.
I don't want no kid. You didn't kick them.
I'm saying, bro.
Me
you said
rich.
Spend the night.
That's what I'm saying. I have kids, so their cousins may want to spend the night.
All right.
My baby, shout out to my baby Renee.
You know what? My daughter 21, so I ain't thinking about no kids.
But I'm talking about when they were younger. When they were younger.
She was younger, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Yeah, man, you ain't gonna you wouldn't have been tending to them anyway. So I don't even know why you complaining. You wouldn't have been the one watching them anyway. You'd be like, all right, I'm out. Birthday bash tonight. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, did birthday bash happen this weekend?
Birthday bash was yesterday.
Birthday bash yesterday.
So I seen some stuff on. I was like, damn, I forgot to go.
Yeah, the 30th anniversary of Birthday Bash, man. Look, before we get into that, man, shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. If you don't know what this is the Waterboyz Show, man, the #1 sports talk show in the state of Georgia, in the city of Atlanta, the new voice in Atlanta sports. And we welcome y'all out. We appreciate y'all coming out. And like we always say, thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and my partner. And, man, look, take the time to give us a little digital currency. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another friend. After that, you can go to the YouTube. You can go to the Facebook, the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, wherever you find us. Go check us out. And if you find us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, leave us a 5-star rating. Leave us some comments that helps the visibility of our show. It helps us rise up in the algorithm. You see, I like the way I did that. Like the way I did that, man, throwing that little rise up a little bit. Yeah, man, it helps us to rise in the algorithm. It helps more people see us and find us. And after you do that, scroll on over to 285clothing.com. Those are the numbers, 285clothing.com, man, and shop all things Waterboyz Show, all things Atlanta culture. We have everything from the blood pressure shirts to the Waterboyz shirts to the Shut Up or Move shirts that represent the skit that I made for all the people who not from Atlanta but continue to live here and complain about the city of Atlanta. So go check us out, man. Check out everything. But look, back to what you were asking. Yes, sir. Birthday bash was this weekend, man. Is there anything you want to talk about? Birthday bash was the 30th anniversary of Birthday Bash.
Well, we grand hustle, and Tip got a chance to be the headliner, and I missed that. I've been to every birthday bash with Tip. This is the first one I missed. So I got a chance to see on King's store. King had a chance to be out there with him. That's pretty dope. So I wish I could have experienced that.
That's dope. When I think about King, and let me I think it was King when we had what was the name of the concert, and it was the show that Tip did, sold out. What was it, State Farm, or was it the Falcon Stadium?
It was State Farm.
Sold it out, and this was right before he had to go turn himself in.
Yeah.
And he did the big show. I forget the name of it. I forget what it was called. And one of his sons was out there with his shirt off. I want to say that was King. I want to say that.
Friends,
yeah, I want to say that was King out there with his shirt off. He was a small child. I'm talking about like 2, maybe 3 years old, something like that at the time. I just remember that the night of that show. But when I think about birthday bash, dog, I went to the very first birthday bash. Did you go? What's the first birthday bash?
I went to the first birthday bash. It was at Lakewood Amphitheater.
Wrong.
Okay, well I went to that one.
Wrong.
I went to that. What was the first one? I may have been the first one.
The first one was in Little 5 Points at Variety Playhouse.
No, I didn't go.
That was the very first birthday bash, 1996. I was there. I was in attendance. And I'll tell you some of the people that performed.
Tell me.
Our own Outkast performed.
Outkast? At the first one?
Yes, sir.
I definitely wasn't there.
Outkast
That's my favorite group.
Outkast performed. Goody Mob performed. Yep, you had a Crucial Conflict. Do you remember Crucial Conflict?
Hey, in the middle of the bar.
Yeah. Crucial Conflict performed. Do or Die performed. Yep. Twister came out with them. You had what was called a Bad Boy Takeover. Craig Mack performed. And Biggie Smalls performed. That's when he had the broke foot. And all he could do was sit on a stool. What? And so he performed. He did all his parts.
You saw some of the greatest, bro.
Yeah, he did some of his parts sitting on the stool. And what was dope is I forget what they were doing. I think they were doing the Get Money, the remix or whatever the Get Money thing, because that was the remix for the what song was that the remix for? That the Get Money song. Yeah. And so they did the remix, right? And when it got to Kim's part, dog, you didn't see her on the stage.
He told me the story.
And she popped out from behind Biggie. Like, Biggie was so big and she was so small. She popped out from behind Biggie, man. And so Big performed. Redman performed. Redman was on the show. Redman got mad because they told him to get off the stage. They told him it was time for his show. He kept going. They ended up cutting his mic. They had a like an arc. They had an arc of balloons, and he jumped up on the speaker and tore the balloons down. He was mad. They had to get security. They had to count the usher.
That was before Redman was Redman.
Oh no, he was Redman then too.
Oh, okay.
He was Redman a wild boy though. You know what I'm saying?
But you know when Redman teamed up with Method Man, one of the greatest performers we've ever seen.
Oh, I mean, he was dope. So that particular time, he was on his most successful solo album.
Okay.
At that time, you know what I'm saying? Redman, he was definitely
doing his thing. I think that was it.
And I'm trying to think who else was on that show that I can remember. I know So Def was a part of it some kind of way. Cause I remember the East Side Boys were on the stage. They weren't popular at the time.
In the playoffs?
But I knew them. I of course I grew up with them, so I knew them, and I remember seeing them on stage. But they hadn't put out any music at the time. I was just like, man, I wonder what old Wonder and Sam doing on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for those that don't know, that's
they had the gas cans with the crunk juice.
They ain't had that yet.
Oh, okay.
Like that I say they weren't popular yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Who You With wasn't even out yet.
Who You With?
Yeah, the song with them is Who You With? Yeah, that hadn't even come out yet. You know, but like I say, I knew them because we grew up playing baseball together. We grew up at the same park. Yeah, man.
How was that experience to be against all those greats now that you look back?
You know what, man? I didn't even think about it because
like that. Just...
so like at the time, everybody was like new. Everybody was really just doing their thing. Like 1996, Outkast was coming to their second album. Goody Mob had an album, so I knew they were groups I love. I mean, Biggie.
Just think
Biggie was getting ready to drop his. He hadn't even dropped his second album yet.
Just think if that lineup was today.
Oh man,
you had that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium right there.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. I mean, so it was dope to be in the house. I just remember, man, I had one of the great. I went by myself at that. Yeah, I went to the concert by myself. I was in my early 20s. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, 21, 22, 23, somewhere along those lines.
Hey, do you remember over there off Peachtree by the Hooters, but on the other side of the street down on the right was a club right there?
Somewhere.
I saw 50 Cent before 50. Well, he was 50 Cent because he was hot. He was up and coming. I saw him perform right there on the right. It wasn't that big of a spot, but it was big. And I remember Toomp was like, now that's a rapper. He was like kind of dissing Atlanta artists. I like Toomp. Now that's what we need in Atlanta right there. Man, he and I seen Redman chilling. He was standing right there. I got a chance to talk to him. That's what made me think of that.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, you know what? I never saw 50 perform in a smaller setting. I saw him, of course, years later, you know, when they did we went to the Home and Home series.
Yeah.
With Eminem.
No, we didn't go. We
owned
opened
the Home and
up.
Home.
Yeah,
We
man.
owned the
Get it
Home
right.
and
Hey,
Home
listen.
series.
We got a chance. History. This is like trivia. Yankee Stadium, the current Yankee Stadium had just opened up.
Yeah, it did.
If you go and do your research, B.O.B. was the first act to ever perform at Yankee Stadium because we was opening up and we performed first. Did you know that?
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why I thought somebody else went
it was
before.
us. That was the first concert they had there, and we was the first one. Eminem and Jay-Z.
Okay.
It was us, J. Cole, Miguel.
Yeah, I remember J. Cole and Miguel got brought out
Yeah.
on doing Bar Six.
Yeah. Yep, we brought them out, man. That was dope, man. We had a good time, man. We got a chance to, we was real close to Eminem and Paul and those guys. And we got a chance to come out on Eminem's set. Remember, that was just a great feeling, man. And then we went to Detroit and did it again, all over again.
You know, the crazy thing that I remember about those shows is watching all those great artists. Of course, Eminem, Jay-Z, all the guests that they brought. Nicki Minaj came out, a couple other people. But you know what I remember from all of that?
I know what you about to say.
You sure?
I think I do.
I just remember when Kanye came out. See, you didn't know what I was about to say.
I didn't think. I thought I'd say, go ahead. I'll tell you what
I remember when Kanye came out and performed. I remember thinking then and still thinking now, oh yeah, he like years ahead of them when it come to this. Like when it come to performing, like the whole energy of the entire stadium changed when Kanye came out. When Kanye came out, man, dog, it was the way he performed, the way he moved on stage, the way the crowd went crazy. You could see it. Cause you know Jay-Z, he a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He up there rapping. He just in one place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't move that much. But when Kanye came out, man, he was all over the stage, back and forth, man. I just remember thinking to myself, judging it from another artist standpoint, like, damn, boy, Kanye on another level than him.
You know what I remember, man? I thought you was gonna talk about this moment. You remember where we was standing like for the in the crowd? It's kind of
like a little high ride, like a VIP could go and watch the show.
It was a lot of. I was standing next to Lady Gaga. I was standing next to Beyonce, whatever. But
LeBron was out there.
LeBron was out there. The moment that was really big, and I seen the crowd when they was coming to the stage and the crowd split like the Red Sea, was when Will Smith and Jada Pinkett was walking. I was like, wow.
I forgot they were even there.
Yeah, man. We was up there with we was amongst the stars, man. You know what else was dope for me? I was still DJing at the time. I was the manager, the DJ, the security, the driver, everything. I got a chance to DJ in both of those stadiums, and being out there watching that crowd was an amazing experience for me.
It's funny. I don't really remember the one in the Detroit stadium. I remember the two Knicks ones. I remember the two, not the Knicks, the Yankee ones. I remember the ones in New York. I don't really remember the ones in Detroit. I don't know why I don't remember.
Want me to tell you why I remember Detroit? This is why I remember Detroit. You remember Jessie J?
Yeah, the girl.
It's all about the prize.
Money. Yeah, I remember her.
So they flew her in to Detroit
for Bob to do that.
Bob to do the verse.
I remember that. I just don't remember the show.
And then Bob was so late, she had to come to New York, and we finished the song there. And then we had to go to England to fly to do the video. That was a great memory. Jessie J, we had met her there. So we did the price tag song. We started off in Detroit, didn't get able to finish it. Then we went to New York and finished the song.
Yeah, we went out there. And then we did some with Adidas too.
Yeah.
We went out to London, did some with Adidas. Yeah. And Derrick Rose was there. D Rose.
Wow.
We did like a show for Adidas.
Oh, he was with Adidas. That's right. I remember that.
Derrick Rose was there. That was pretty cool. I wish we would have been doing this then, because we could have got him on the show.
like that. Now that what I thought when you said that, I thought, damn, we could have got him on the show, but I wasn't even thinking about it then. We was around a lot of people, a lot of athletes we met.
Yeah, we could have got him on the show. But look, man, we just scrolling down memory lane. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in here, man. Shout out to Jay Black, man. He said, Dope Hawks had Trae. Dre ATL say, shout out, Ball. He went to Columbia with me. He sure did. Shout out to the Cordell Shop.
Okay,
of course,
Dre.
we got Mario in the building. And shout out to Mama Cook, man. Your mama's in the building.
What's up, Mama?
She put a 100 up there.
Hey, you know what I want to say?
Hold on.
Why she here?
Is that her or is that you posting
No,
from
that's
her
her.
page?
That's her.
Because she putting up 100s now.
Hey, my mama killed, man. So look, all right, my birthday coming up June 2nd. You know, all my life I had wanted to have a surprise birthday party. And they never could surprise because my mama would let out the bag, Mitra would let out the bag, Ryan let out the bag. Y'all finally got me one year, and it was on today. It was on Memorial Day. My mama said, "Hey,
Denver, right?
It was in Atlanta. What you talking about? It was in Atlanta. You came."
I know about that, but I didn't know that was a surprise for you.
I didn't know. So she's like, "Hey, I want you to come cook out for Memorial Day."
Oh, you talking over at her house?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I remember.
So, y'all, listen, I'm downstairs cooking. She keeping me down there like a slave, making ribs and chicken and hot dogs. You know, my mom liked to burn hot dogs. I got to burn them. And so, y'all was all coming up. Everybody was coming up like, oh, hey. It was a surprise. It was a surprise birthday, man. I finally got surprised. Y'all got me. But it wasn't on my birthday. Y'all still got to get me on my birthday. But I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. I always wanted to surprise. Y'all got me. Y'all got me
always
good.
wanted a surprise.
Yes, I always did. And they could never do it for you. Since a kid, I wanted that.
You know what? I don't want a surprise birthday party.
Why?
I like to know who's coming. Because it might be somebody there that I don't really want there. My wife might not know how I feel about a person at that time. So it needs to be run by me so I can let her know how I feel about that person. Look, because things change. Okay, as the years change, feelings change. Okay, so and the things people do change.
Let's rewind. Let's say
I'm just saying.
Let's say at your big birthday bash that you had that was super, super dope, what if somebody would have come that you didn't want to come? How would they have gone when you saw them?
Man, I wouldn't have went off because it's a party. But I would ask my wife, man, why is this Negro here? why is this dude here?
Mario, if your big nemesis came to your surprise birthday party, would you say something to them?
Nah, because I'm not going to make a scene. Like, I'm going to wait. We're going to go outside later and, you know. I ain't going to make no scene, man. Nah,
I won't make a scene. We Geminis. No. Why are you at my birthday party? You need to get to hellon.com right now.
Yeah, Libras
that's just Geminis, man.
Libras do that in private. We just gonna pull you to the side later.
Trey, you know me.
Yeah, I do. You ain't gonna make no scene. You ain't gonna make no scene.
Cordell Shot gonna make a scene.
Nah, to be honest, you more like I would say you would probably make up sooner than I would.
You know what though? Listen, the only time me and my daughter was really seriously beefing. I got mad at my daughter. I never got mad at my daughter. We made up at your birthday party. You right. I was walking around like a big old kid, ignoring my daughter, y'all. I mean, that's your daughter, what was I thinking?
That's your daughter.
I'm mad as hell at my daughter. I need to grow up, man.
Yeah, man, that's your daughter, man. Shout out to Dexter, man. I'm telling you, hey, look, DJ Outlaw the boss say, don't surprise me because it might be a fight.
On my birthday.
Listen, I ain't mad at that because like I wouldn't cause a scene, but I'm right there with him. Like I said, I need to know because you might not know how I feel about this person because you don't know my interactions with these people all the time. You don't know what this person may have done. I might not want anything else to do with this ninja. Or I might feel like they about to ask me for something. And I'd rather they not be around if they about to ask me for something. Okay. At my own party? No, Negro. No.
Okay. I don't want to say no names. What's up? But we went to Mr. Childs in L.A. What if he showed up? Who took his stuff?
What, man? Hey, man, Rooster tripping, man. That's Rooster right there.
I saw that comment.
How much?
Don't read that.
Don't read that. Do not read that. I was over here like, how do I hide it?
That's Rooster right there, man. Shout out to Roo, man.
Yeah, people on YouTube see it. I can't do nothing about that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Rooster, man. Shout out to my boy Rooster.
I don't think that's worth it.
That wasn't no true story. Rooster making us. He drunk right now. But what if the Mr. Child, the guy who took us to Mr. Child, or whatever that restaurant was, what if he showed up?
Oh, the Manny dude?
Oh, you can say his name? Yeah, what if Manny showed up to your birthday party?
Oh, yeah, he got to go.
What was it? All right. Reenact. Right.
Nah, it really ain't no.
How would it have happened?
Nah, I just.
I'm Manny. I'm walking in. Happy birthday, Trae.
Yo, bro, what are you doing here? Like, who invited you?
I told you.
Like that's cool. I appreciate the birthday wishes, but me and you, we don't rock like that. I'm sorry, bro. You got to go.
Mario, I told you.
But me and him ain't never been friends.
I just asked.
Yeah, but see, he and I, we've never been friends. If it's somebody I've been friends with that my wife may think I want to have at the party, but now we kind of like on the outs, I might not want them at the party. But somebody like that, like she will make sure if my wife saw him, he would get shown the door. You know what I'm saying? No, boy. Nigga try to dap me up in London. Nigga try to dap me up. Man, Trae, man, it's all good, man. I just looked at him. Oh, that's how you gonna be? That's how you gonna be? You ain't even gonna dap me up? Man, I let you out the contract. No, I ain't even gonna say it. No, you didn't. I hired an attorney. An attorney got me out the contract. Stop it.
You better stop.
That was your boy, though. I'm going to leave that alone, though. That was your boy.
What we talking about today, man? We done had a good. This a fast. What is a fast 20 minutes?
How he moved on.
Hey, it wasn't my boy though. He just saying that.
Nah, that wasn't your boy. You ain't say nothing to him though. But anyway, we about to move on. We about to look at that face. Look at that face. You know I'm telling the truth. But anyway, man, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. So look, what we talking about today, man? One of the questions that were asked, man. So we have two teams in the city, who we want to know who is the closest to winning the championship. Like, if you had to put money on it, who do you think is the closest to winning the championship? Our Atlanta Hawks or our Atlanta Falcons?
Gee, man. I said we about at the same point, bro.
Like, you gotta pick one.
If I had to pick one, they say defense wins championships. I would say the Falcons. I feel like our defense is a playoff caliber defense. I feel like our defense can get us to the Super Bowl with the right offense. I don't know what our offense is yet. Hopefully it'll become great. But the Falcons, the Hawks, we still need a big presence. We're incomplete right now. The draft is coming up. Free agency's coming up in the summer. We got to get some pieces. So right now, the Falcons. Now, if you ask me this come the beginning of basketball season, I can give you a better answer.
Okay.
What you think?
You know, I was going to go that route, but I'm going to take the Hawks.
Okay, why?
I'm going to take the Hawks just because. Why not? We just made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Why not, man? Why not, man? I was watching something with our guy Spencer Neal, and like he said, the Hawks, the only team that done beat the Knicks from the East in the playoffs, we on our way. We on our way.
Hey, the Knicks is dominating.
Look, we on our way. If we get us a center, we get us a playmaking guard that can help us in the half court. If we can find those two things now, and we need to continue to add to the bench. Now I'm just saying that like it's easy, like that Uncy and Tony Rester gonna be able to go on down to Whole Foods and go in the section for like special pro basketball players that help you win a championship, like it's an aisle for that.
You can find that at Whole Foods, actually.
Man, but hey, look, well, the Hawks ain't been shopping there. They still been shopping at Ingles because we haven't gone shopping for that yet. But man, if they can get that big presence and if they can get that playmaking guard, which I was saying that I want to see on the Atlanta Hawks, hey man, I think we have a shot. Why not, dog? Now, mind you, I do think the Hawks have a tougher road because the NBA is a tougher road to a championship than the NFL. In my personal opinion, I think that there's a lot more parity in the NFL, and it's easier to turn your team around from one year to another, and it's easier to win one game than it is 4 out of 7. It's easier to beat a team one time than it is to beat them 4 games out of 7. But I'm going to go the opposite, man. I'm going to go with the Hawks, man. I'm going to believe all your speaking to the damn water it's going to work. I'm going to believe all your speaking to the water is working.
Hey, check this out. Check this out real quick. Hey, man, Big Country Low. He said, what in the world, Bo? Listening to y'all while I'm out here smoking these oxtail and ribs. Hey, he just invited us to his cookout today. Hey, Big Low. Send me the address. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to eat up all them oxtails. I ain't lying either, man. Send me the address. Thank you for the invite. We will be there.
Yeah, man.
All right, but hey, Mario, who you got?
I'm going to go ahead and say Hawks, just because we've seen what's in place. Falcons, it's a lot of unproven. We still don't know who's going to be the quarterback. Outside of Bijan, Drake, what other offensive weapons do we truly trust? You know what I mean? So we got Kyle Pitts. It's a contract year, so he might show up for real. We brought in Brian Robinson to be the second back. So it's a lot of what if there. On top of that, it's a whole new head coach. So Kevin Stefanski is a proven coach. Like anyone that wins in Cleveland, I guess you can coach. So it all depends on what we get. Like it truly depends. I'm gonna say Hawks because Quinn Snyder's been there. We got a nice piece, like nice group coming back. We have the reigning most improved player, last year's most improved player. I don't know if I'm getting too far ahead of the show. But
I think Zachary gonna be the new most improved. He better.
I would like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, like I feel like it's more upside. It's more proven upside on this Hawks side.
Okay,
you know,
y'all got me
Falcons.
feeling good.
Falcons. We gotta see some things, but it's more proven upside.
What would? Okay, the Braves won a championship. We know how that feel. Would the Hawks winning the championship or the Falcons championship make the feeling even that much more better?
Falcons for sure. Falcons win the champ. I mean, I don't know what it is about the NFL. NFL is king. It's something about when your team.
So then, who's
the
second? Is it baseball or basketball?
It's like, and because the Braves won, we know how that. So the Braves struggled for so long. I mean, all the teams struggled for so long. I mean, good Lord, man. So all the teams struggle. So I mean, they both will feel really, really great. They both will feel really great. But I still will say, if the Falcons were to win a championship, I think for me, I ain't even gonna lie, I think for me, I would probably be the most emotional. And I've talked about it on this show. I've said it again and again. For anybody that's new, that's never heard me give this perspective on it, it's like having a group of kids and you got that one kid that just keeps effing up. And when they finally turn their life around, you like, my God, thank you. You happy for all your kids, but you really thank you. And the Falcons, in my opinion, have had the more glaring and the more public efforts. They the ones that you tell, hey, stop going out here embarrassing this damn family.
Exactly.
The Falcons are that team. They are that child, the ones that embarrass the family. And when that child gets it together in front of the public, you feel great, man.
I got another question for both of y'all. All right, they're saying that Quinn Snyder is up for extension. All right, there's a lot of coaches that got fired, a lot of good coaches out there. Are you scared because they're gonna give him extension and he may not pan out, or how do you feel about him getting an extension in Atlanta? Do you think he deserves it?
I don't feel no kind of way because if he don't work out, just like all the other coaches, they'll fire him and they'll move on and hire somebody else. It don't really mean anything. They're not locked into him. It's not like we can't fire him. They hire coaches fired in the next year. Coaches get extensions. They fired 2 years later.
But what if there's a coach out there that you want and then they get picked up and you can't get them no more?
I mean, that's always. And me. So right now, I don't have my eyes on a particular or specific coach. I need to think about that because I hadn't thought that we needed a coach. I think he's still in the is he 100% the guy? But after what he did this year, I don't look at him in a negative light. I can't look at him in a negative light after what he and the Hawks did this year. Now, is he the guy for a championship? I don't know, but he doesn't get a negative from me as of today in 2026.
In defense of Quinn Snyder, he has not had an actual season where he's had everything that he's supposed to have. So 2 years ago, Jalen got hurt. This year, they gave this man a whole new starting lineup mid-season. And with that, he was able to go get a 6 seed. Last year, we struggled. We had consistent play-in runs. So, I mean, Quinn is the guy. I still feel like Quinn is the guy until we get enough to say, okay, he ain't it. Does he make some bad decisions? Yeah, every coach does. Like, I don't like the lineups all the time. There's a lot of things I can go on. I got a whole show to myself on Quinn Snyder's faults. Like, I do, straight up. But with that being said, I'm still not at that point yet because I haven't seen enough to truly say, all right, yeah, we got to get him out. Because honestly, who do you get? Like when you really look at NBA coaches now, the NBA has gotten away from this brand name thing. If they're going to bring a guy in, it's going to be some guy that was coaching the G League team that went undefeated or a team that went undefeated in Serbia for 6 years. And you're going to be like, who the hell is this? You're going to be like, who is this? It's gonna, like we're in the era of like the David Blatt type hires. Like guys like Mark Daigneault. Ain't nobody know who he was.
You see
what I'm saying?
That name escapes me.
Exactly, and that's where we are. So it's going to be some guy where you going unless like I'm a basketball guy and I'm like, who the hell is that? Like it's a bunch of these coaches out here, and that's what we going to end up with. And I don't know if we can deal with that. So I'm cool with Quinn until otherwise.
Let me ask you this, and I'm sorry I'm taking over.
No, go ahead, man.
I know y'all gonna rip me for saying this, but you know who I want to see come.
I thought you were gonna ask something. You said, "Let me ask y'all."
Well,
this.
I am.
Which one is it?
It's both.
Okay.
You know who I want to see come coach the Atlanta Hawks?
Go ahead. Who?
Doc Rivers. Because he was a Hawk.
No.
Because he was a Hawk.
No.
And it'd be a sweet, bitter moment for me. Do you think Doc Rivers
could be more bitter than it is sweet?
Exactly.
Do you think Doc Rivers can turn the Hawks around?
No, I don't.
All right.
I think over the last few years, Doc Rivers has proven to, in my opinion, not be one of the guys you need to turn to if you're looking to turn your franchise around. If you don't have a lot of other options, maybe you want to pull the veteran coach and try to see what he can do. But if you have other options and you want to try and throw some darts at the wall, I would rather throw some darts at the wall.
Really?
Dog, look at what he did with Milwaukee. He went in as an advisor. In some kind of way, head coach, you know what I'm saying? He gets kicked on up out of there. Adrian Griffin
As the number, it was Adrian Griffin Sr. as the number 1 team in the East.
He gets kicked out of there.
But Coach Bud got kicked out too.
No, hold on now. But Coach Bud won a championship. But listen to what I'm saying. Doc gets inserted. Dog, they ain't done nothing but go downhill ever since. Since Doc Rivers took over, they've gone nothing but downhill since. They've gotten worse and worse and worse and worse since then. And people can bring up, they can bring up all these things, but guess what? They were dealing with some of those same things when Adrian Griffin Sr. was in the position as the head coach. Doc Rivers, what did he do with the Clippers? He did win one in Boston, and those guys give him a lot of credit. I can't take that away from them. They did their thing, and they almost had two. If it wasn't for, hey, Kobe passed me the ball.
Yes.
Kobe passed me the ball. Oh, Ron Artest when he hit the three that pretty much sealed the game in Game 7. And Kobe passed me the ball. He passed me the ball. That's one of my favorite sports moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for that moment, and also I think Big Perk was hurt that game. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Perkins was hurt that particular game. So if it wasn't for that, maybe he'll have 2 rings. But that didn't happen. Went out to L.A., Lob City, all those different things, and it didn't pan out. It didn't work the way that it should have worked.
And then on top of that, right, that Celtics team was loaded, bro. You had Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen on the same team.
That's crazy.
Like, come on. Like,
that's crazy.
Now, I will say this. The best coaching Doc Rivers ever did, and I still got to put an asterisk on this, was his first job in Orlando. But he still had Grant Hill and young T-Mac and Steve Francis. Like, if you give him guys that can play, he can coach guys that can play. But that's anybody when you think about it. I'm pretty sure you give me 3 guys that could be Hall of Famers, I can win 60 games in the NBA. I'm pretty sure of that.
And to Mario's point, there you go. Now, I see our guy E. What's up, E? My guy E, man, E. Johnston.
They ripping me apart.
He just said Jason Kidd is on the street. I actually like Jason Kidd. I know
Kidd.
it didn't work out in Dallas, and if you ask me, it was because of Luka the Diva. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. And I respect Luka as a basketball player, but he does have a little bit of a diva, you know what I'm saying, going on with him. At least what's been in the rumor mill. I'm not in any of these organizations, so look, don't take my word for 100%. I'm just telling you, I've heard some of the same things y'all have heard. But I think Jason Kidd can coach. Now, speaking of Jason Kidd, you know what, man? Let's go to a break, then I want to bring up something that I saw online where Jason Kidd's name came up.
Okay.
I want to ask you this, man.
All right.
I want to ask you this.
We're going to some comments after this, too?
Yeah.
All right.
He said Fat Luka.
He's skinny Luka now. Let's go to that break. I think Mario got to find
it.
it.
He trying to find. Attention all out-of-towners who complain about the city of Atlanta. If you don't like sitting in traffic 1 hour going, 1 hour back, always saying I can't stand Atlanta, guess what? We don't care. Move. Number 2, if you don't like the restaurants, the food ain't this, the food ain't that. They put lemon pepper on everything. Guess what? We don't like it either, but we don't care. Move. Anytime an ice cube fall, they shut the whole city down. In my city, we climb through 100 feet snow. Guess what? We don't care. Move. Always complaining about the parking. They got hookah everywhere you go. They got hookah at Bible study, hookah down at the tag office, hookah at the old folks' home. Hell, they even got hookah down at Kroger. Guess what? We don't care. Move. You heard Goody Mob. If you don't like where I stay, you can just fly away. If you don't like the music, the clubs, the food, or whatever it is, take my advice and remember, we don't care. Move. This message was brought to you by Atlanta University. Move. Hey, so look, this is what I want to bring up. Jason Kidd's name came up on one of the popular sports shows over the weekend, Gil's Arena. Maybe they just call it the Arena now.
Yeah.
Because old guy Brandon Jennings, I don't know if you remember Brandon.
I remember Brandon Jennings.
Brandon Jennings played for Milwaukee, man, ended up getting hurt. Well, probably was going to be an excellent pro if he never suffered the horrific injury that he suffered, and it ended. It didn't end his career right then, but he never was the same guy. But anyway, he made a proclamation that SGA, Shai Gill, Alexander, is already
Michael Jordan?
No.
Oh.
Now you gonna let me get it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He said that Shai Gill is already a top 3 point guard of all time. What say you?
I think it's too soon to put him in there, but I see him getting to that point, especially if they win this year. What you think?
I'm gonna say no. I can't put SG in there right now.
Can't.
No, dog. That's why Jason Kidd name came up. You know what I'm saying? You got Jason Kidd, dog. You still have Isaiah Thomas. Now we are like Magic Johnson solidified. You can't move Magic, and even though people want to say Steph not the assist, he really not a point guard. Some people say that you ain't gonna move Steph. I'm putting Steph and Magic 1 and 2 automatically, in my opinion.
Okay.
And you can debate how they go. Magic Johnson was my favorite basketball player of all time for a long time. Then Kobe took his place. You know what I'm saying? So you know what Magic stands with me. Magic and Steph.
Okay.
After that,
Hold on. Who is your Mount Rushmore of point guards for the NBA? Go. I know you was going, but I want to make it.
I mean, you just.
But
you,
just go.
you just,
Who's
you
your
just,
Mount
you
Rushmore?
just ruined my take. But okay.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Let go. Let go. Let ride. Let ride. Ride it on out. Let go.
Hey, man. Hey, dog. I don't know. I give you my top 3 though.
No, you gotta give him Mount Rushmore. If he got 4,
I give you my top 3.
You just always want to go with the opposite. Just give me 4 point guards, sir.
I just give you my top 3.
Who your top 3?
Okay, man. It's Magic, Steph, Isaiah.
You gotta do one more.
Magic, Steph, Isaiah.
All right. Hey, elaborate. You was elaborating so nice. I didn't mean to stop you, man.
I don't really have any elaborate. I hadn't thought this through. This is something I had to think through.
That's what makes it good.
If I want to give you the details on it.
Okay, you want me to tell you my top 4? I haven't even thought about it till just now.
Go ahead.
Magic Johnson, number 1. Number 2, Isaiah Thomas, great point guard. Number 3, I'm thinking. Number 3.
Seems like you're doing exactly what I was doing.
I know, but this is fun.
Seems like you're doing.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with somebody in the comments said.
Is that exactly what No. We ain't naming nobody that's in the comments. And I'm right now. Number 1, I'm gonna tell you, Magic Johnson will always be at the top of the list as of right now for me, and people can debate whether it's him or it's Steph. Number 1, you can't teach 6'9". You can't teach a 6'9" point guard who is an absolute facilitator. When you look up what facilitation is and what a facilitator is in the game, getting your team running, getting the offense steady, putting people in great positions where they look even better than what they are, and they had great players. He made them great players greater. You know what I'm saying? Magic could pass, and if he needed to, Magic could score the basketball. Yes. And another thing that I love about Magic Johnson was a leader. If Magic Johnson messed up in the playoffs and they call him Tragic Johnson, they call this man Tragic Johnson. And what did he do the next year? In the finals, came back, redeemed himself, and showed him the only thing tragic was the team playing against him, and took the Celtics down again and won another championship. So you got to give Magic Johnson. After that, hey, let's go Stephen Curry, dog. Let's go Curry, man. Oh, Chef Curry. He changed the game. Anytime you have a player who has changed the game, they have to be up in the top. He changed the game. He changed the way the game is played, the way some younger people look at the game. There would never be a Trae Young if there wasn't a Steph Curry. You understand what I'm saying? Like what he brings to the team, the way he plays off the ball, the way he can play with the ball in his hand, the way he can shake you, like the way he can get to his spot. And he's clutch. Like people don't give Steph enough credit for him being clutch and the heart that he has. Then after that, I got to go with Zeke. Because Zeke just a straight up, boy, he a gangster out there on the court. Boy, he a 6'1", straight up Chicago gangster out there on the court, and they put him in the right city. Like he landed in the right city. There was no other city for Isaiah Thomas to go to after Chicago other than Detroit. There's no other city that I think fit him and his personality better than that.
That's true.
He needed to go to Detroit. And look at what he did, man. Look how he galvanized the troops. I remember him twisting his ankle very, very bad. Probably was what they would call a high ankle sprain now. And I remember he limping around, dog, still putting up buckets.
Yeah.
Got them to a win, man. So I got to go with him. And after that, I really don't know who my number 4 is. I saw somebody say Stockton. But I mean, like I say, Jason Kidd name get brought up. When I think of like who I see as just like a pure point guard, he might not have the stats. Cool. He might not have all those that people look at, but we can even go further back than that. You know what I'm saying? Jerry West. You know it. Jerry West.
Boy, you better stop.
Gotta go.
I had an argument with you about Jerry West and Dwayne Wade, and you was hating on Jerry West.
I was not hating on
you. Was.
That's not. That,
He's the logo.
We got. Yeah, he is.
And he could dribble.
Okay. I would hope anybody in the NBA
he could dribble.
I would hope anybody
he
in the
could
NBA
dribble.
could dribble.
He has some handles.
I would hope anybody in the NBA can dribble.
Everybody ain't got handles.
No, you can dribble. Like,
I'm talking when I say dribble, I'm talking about handles, man. I'm talking about they can really control the ball. I ain't talking about no just dribble. That ain't what I was talking about. And you know I wasn't talking about.
I'm gonna put Jerry West up there, man.
What about Chris Paul?
Or Jerry West looked at more as
a two.
Than a number one.
He's more like a 2.
And I'm not putting Chris Paul above Jason Kidd. I'm taking J. Kidd over Chris Paul.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking J. Kidd over Chris Paul.
J. Kidd?
I am.
J. Kidd won a chip, right? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but he wasn't the number one point guard top. But me, and this is not a knock on Chris Paul. I really love Chris Paul as a basketball player. Just me personally, I'm gonna take J. Kidd. I'm gonna take J. Kidd over Chris Paul. That's just me.
You know who
I might even take the glove.
You know who I want to say, but like I didn't get a chance to see them play, so I don't want to bring up players I never saw play. But like I wish I could have seen my grandma was rolling in her grave. She was an English teacher. Oscar Robertson. I hear so much great things about Oscar Robertson. I because he's ranked number 2 in the top 10. I wonder how his game was. I wonder how I would have liked him watch him playing.
He was Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook.
Hey, and shout out to
Jason
my boy
Kidd before Russell Westbrook.
So shout out to my boy E, man. I am E Johnston. Dog, when you talk about if a player would have stayed healthy, now if we talking about just skill set.
Who?
D Rose.
Oh yeah.
If you and Penny.
Yeah.
Now if look.
Oh, Penny too.
If you're talking about had they stayed healthy,
yes.
but unfortunately
they didn't stay healthy.
They didn't. So I can't put them, just me personally, on the Mount Rushmore. But dog, if they stay healthy, man, healthy D Rose. Dog, healthy, like when I tell you he was one of my favorite basketball players at the time, healthy D Rose. Dog, we were in a restaurant. We were somewhere on the road, and I remember when he got hurt again, dog. We were in some restaurant, and we were leaving the restaurant, and they had it up on the TV, and I saw it when it happened. I was crushed. You know what I'm saying? Because I really respect D Rose. Like D Rose is straight up nasty. I'm talking about nasty. But yeah, I'm taking J. Kidd over Chris Paul. But that's how Jason Kidd. That's how I got to when Jason Kidd's name came. But it made me think of what Brandon Jennings said. So no, I can't put SGA in the top 3 at this moment. Yes, he has a Finals MVP. Yes, he has a championship. He is by far the leader of the team. He is the straw that stirs the drink. But I can't give him that yet. Now let's see what it looks like in about 5 years. He could very well in about 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can see that. And if he consistently plays like this in 5 years, yeah, he'd be that guy. Speaking of injuries, what if Grant Hill would have never got hurt? Do you think he'd be in a Mount Rushmore of all-time basketball players?
I mean, it's hard to say if he would be on the Mount Rushmore. I think he would have gone down as one of the greatest players. I think Grant Hill is still regarded as a very excellent
his numbers are there.
Player.
His numbers are there.
And even with the injury, I think he's still regarded as an excellent basketball player, man. So, you hate to see injuries betray an athlete and take away from what they could have done. I mean, there are many, many athletes, and we could go down. I probably need to just look this up, but when I think about current players, just period, like when I just go across, just go across all the leagues, and you think about it, I'm going to start with the NFL. Now, there's a quarterback that, in my opinion, will easily be discussed as top 3, or probably be discussed, is he the best, if he just stay healthy every year, and that's Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, in my opinion, Joe Burrow would get discussed as, is he the number 1 quarterback in the NFL every year if he just stay healthy. But he doesn't, so he gets knocked down the list. If he stay healthy, dog, Joe Burrow is nasty. Look at the seasons he stayed healthy, and look at what the Bengals have done. Look at the seasons when he's not healthy, and look at what they've done. Same rosters. Pretty much, I mean, of course, rosters change here and there, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Some of their core is there. You get Joe Burrow where he's healthy, oh my God, dog, you got something on your hands year in and year out.
Was that Super Bowl his second year in the league? Yeah,
he's balling.
I mean,
I tell you, when I think of an NFL player, if he would have never gotten hurt, he would be up there, and it's an old dude, but he was one of my favorite running backs to watch.
Everything come back to Atlanta.
No, damn, I forgot about him too.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say Gale Sayers.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch it up.
Boy, you went
Wait.
But
you went the way back
because
machine.
if
1,
you
2,
go,
3, way
nah,
back.
but if you go watch him play, man, he was like Bijan Robinson on steroids. Like he could really juke you out your shoes, man. He was crazy, but I mean, he was playing the competition. It was a bunch of Caden Ellis is out there trying to stop him.
No, we're not gonna do that.
All right,
We're not gonna do that. And I ain't talking about we're not.
Caden Ellis is good.
No, but listen though,
Caden Ellis is
but that
good.
ain't where I'm going. I ain't even talking about it. We're not gonna do that to the older players.
Okay,
we're not gonna make it seem like they played against
I feel
inferior
like I'm being
talent.
scolded. I ain't saying they was slower. He was fast. That's all I'm saying. Caden Ellis is a good football player. He's great. He will hit you, but he was slow.
But when we bring up somebody being fast and they playing somebody slow, to me that takes away from their greatness. It doesn't matter who they playing.
Okay, I see where you come from.
Dominated
I
against
see where you
pro
come from.
players. I don't like to take that away from older players. You play against who you play against.
You're right, but listen, I'm gonna recant my statement.
And I don't think those guys were as slow as we think.
You're right. I'm gonna retract my statement, and I'm gonna go with William Andrews. I forgot you made me think of him. If William Andrews would have never gotten hurt, he would be a top 10 all-time running back, in my opinion, right now.
Okay, let's go to basketball. Let's go to the list.
All right.
That was already said. Some of the players.
All right.
Well, I'm starting with Penny. Hey man, anytime you great enough where you got a little darn dog, you don't like to talk, so they figure out. So the ad and marketing team figure out, hey, let's get somebody to talk for them. They bring in crazy ass Chris Rock.
I remember that
to be the voice to be the voice of your dog. Like, let me tell you, dog, Shaq and Penny. Wow. But Shaq ended up leaving. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I still think that duo before Shaq and Kobe, dog, they were super dangerous, man. Healthy Penny is a straight up problem. Healthy Penny was a straight up problem. Another tall point guard who can facilitate, who can score, who can play defense. Penny did every last thing you want from a basketball player, especially in his position. He did everything you want from a player in his position.
Yeah, and the guy right now in the NBA that looks the most like Penny Hardaway, ironically enough, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah,
that was Penny's game.
Way he played, yeah.
That was Penny's game that Shai is playing right now.
Yeah, man. Then let's go to D Rose, dog.
Oh wow!
Come on, bro.
D Rose for sure.
Come on, dog. Let me tell you, dog.
He was so fast,
bro. I know
you court to court.
I know you've seen the clips.
Basket to basket.
I know you've seen the clips where ex players, from Jeff T to other players, talk about how players on other teams would mysteriously come down with stomach flus when they knew they had to play D Rose. Wow. Dog, they've talked about this. Like, they called it, what did he call? He called it the D Rose something.
The D Rose effect.
The D Rose something he called it. You know what I'm saying? You can call it the D Rose effect. Talked about how guys would not play certain games because they didn't want to play against healthy D Rose. Wow. Like, he was that nasty, dog.
He was fast. I remember one Thanksgiving game. I was down at Metrius family's house, and the game was on. I just said, damn. Dude looked fast as hell on TV. This was before he got hurt. Yeah,
man. Dog, let me tell you, man. Like, that boy was something else, man. I would have to go down the list. Hey, look, I'm going to say another guy who's 2 championships in, and I don't know if he really be hurt or if he be putting on. But if we had Kawhi Leonard playing every single game, every single year, I think we would have seen more than 2 rings. Like, the dude's just straight up nasty. Like, he just straight up nasty, dog.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask Mario, because he'll probably know. The year Kevin Durant came out, it was a guy that went number 1 overall. Was it Ogden or
Greg Oden?
Yeah.
Who?
Greg Oden.
Yeah, Greg Oden.
That was Greg Oden. The Greg Oden draft.
Was he good?
All right, so I'm controversial on Greg Oden. Greg Oden was good in college. I don't know if he would have been a good NBA pro, but he had the things you look for at that time. He was 7 feet. He was 7 feet tall. He was like 250 pounds. Solid footwork. Like, at that time, that was really coveted still. So he's a huge what if. But the thing is, he the new Sam Bowie.
Yeah, he had bad feet.
Well, Sam Bowie, would he have been good?
Not better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it didn't matter. Even if Sam Bowie was healthy and was good, he still wasn't going to be Michael Jordan.
Because you had to outlive that.
Yeah. That's funny, man. Cordell Shaw said, why Kawhi Leonard's hands so big? Dude does have, like, extra large hands, man. That is crazy, man. Hey, look, so we speaking about Shai Gill. NBA playoffs, man. You been watching some of it?
Yes. Okay. Actually, I've been. You know that. Hey, y'all. I will admit, I'm such an Atlanta fan. When Atlanta's not, any Atlanta teams aren't in there, I usually check out. But I've actually been watching the Spurs and the OKC play. Mm-hmm. And man, Wemby is that dude, man. He that dude for real. Like, and he young. You can kind of tell he's still learning, like the confidence. When he get to know he that man, I don't think he knows he's that man yet. He knows he's talented and he's taller than everybody. But when he know he that dude, because, bro, like, are you seeing some of the threes he's hitting? Like, I'm like, dang, how can a dude this tall make these threes the way he's making them?
Well, it's extremely scary because if he stays healthy and he gets better, I mean, Wemby could possibly one day go down as the greatest basketball player ever, dog. I mean, of course, it's a lot that has to be done.
You were saying this the other day.
It's a lot that has to be done. I'm not saying he's the greatest right now. I'm just saying if he stays healthy and if he gets better and adds on to what he's doing now and he starts to win championships, dog, they just don't make what he's 7'5". They don't
7'4".
They don't make 7'5", can shoot the three, can take you off the dribble, can rebound, can defend. The blocks he's getting every game, like the way I watched the clip where Ant-Man was talking about how tall Wemby is, and when he put his arms up, he talked about how you have to shoot the ball so high that it just throws everything off because it throws off the way you normally shoot it because you have to throw it so much higher because he'll just jump up and grab it.
You know, you said something the other day when we was at the crib, and you said there'll never be another dude like him. You don't think it'll be another guy like him to come out? But think about all the players that have come out in the NBA, Mario. Like, Shaq was dominant, but he could do the things Wemby could do. I mean, vice versa. But, geez, this dude got every skill set there is.
You're not finna see another Wemby for a long. I don't think you ever will. Just like we've never seen another Shaq. So these players, man, when we have special players, and they go for the players that we hate on it too, right? So people know I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan, and because my friends, Hagan and Rooster in here, they hated Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Rooster in here, he know he hated Kobe. Now he be kissing Kobe legacy, boy. Be kissing Kobe legacy. But you know what I'm saying? We don't need you over here now, Rooster. Stay your ass on over there.
Yeah.
But because they root for anybody who is the opposition for Kobe. Mm-hmm. LeBron became their guy instantly, and so I rooted against LeBron. And so I would say this: anybody who roots against these players, we really have to take the time and appreciate what they're doing because we're never going to see another LeBron James. You're never going to see another Michael Jordan. You're never going to see another Kobe Bryant. You're never going to see another Akeem Olajuwon. Like, you just not. You're never going to see another Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? You hate on KD. You're not going to see another KD, bro. Like, you just not. Like, there are going to be players who come along and you can try to say they're similar because their body type might be the same. They may do some of the same things, but we're never going to see any of these special players. You will never see another Stephen Curry. I promise you, dog. I don't give a damn how many 6'2", 6'3" guards come out. You will never see another Stephen Curry touch the NBA to play the way he played and had the impact the way he had. We got to give these players they credit and they just do when they out there playing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get caught in the moment, rooting against them, and that's fun. You go for your team, yada, yada, yada. But we got to appreciate these guys because once they gone, we'll never see them on the court again, and we'll never see another Wemby. There'll never be another Wemby.
You know the closest thing to Wemby, but they're two different positions, but they tall. How tall is Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant like 6'10".
Oh, he's not 7?
6'11". No,
yeah, 6'10", 6'11" around
okay, I
there.
thought he was 7 foot. My bad.
No.
Never mind.
I mean, 6'11".
I mean, he's been
7,
listed. It depends. Shoes on, sometimes he's 7 feet, but it's like 6'11", 7 feet. He's in that range.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, dog, like, Wemby, like, I seen that like it, man. Like, he truly is a monster. Man,
we got some good comments.
He is a monster. Let's go to the comments, man, and see what's going on.
Hey, y'all, we about to come to y'all, man. Hey, while we doing comments, man, y'all take the time right now. It's free. It don't cost y'all nothing, but it helps us out tremendously. Like the live on wherever you at, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like it right now. Share it. Comment. If you do that, that puts us in the algorithm. That gets your boys going. Please, at this time, I'm going to see if y'all doing it or not. I'm going to shout y'all out. Like the lives right now. YouTube like, Instagram like, Facebook like, Twitter like right now, please. All right, Trae.
Yeah, man. Let's go to some comments. My boy E said Wemby's athleticism is what will separate him from all the other big men anytime soon. Hey, man. Hey, he just said it. Dexter Tillman said KD would have went number 1 if he could bench over 135.
Is he for real? He just joking, man. Dexter Tillman, that's funny.
Hey, man. Hey, that's hilarious, man. Doobie DC, shout out Doobie. He said Celtics had Rajon Rondo, Tony Allen, and KG. Defense intensity was crazy. He ain't lying about that, man. They had
What up, Doobie?
They had a serious defense. Paul Pierce could play defense too. He wasn't known as a great defender, but he wasn't horrible either.
See, I thought Be Rich. He said, I thought Be Rich.
We're not saying his name today. We're so close. We are so close.
We
are so close.
He said Shaq said Penny was like that before Kobe was that guy. He was. Yeah, Penny was that dude. Another player, another celebrity who my wife loved. She told me this before I met her. She said she loved Penny. Doobie look. Says to myself, yeah. Doobie DC said Rajon Rondo was underrated. I mean, he was.
Rondo played for the Hawks.
Yeah, he came and had a cup of coffee.
He was traded for our boy Lou Will.
Yeah, DMW Britain, welcome back, my brother. Tony Parker is a good one. Hey, Tony Parker was a damn good.
You know what? I never respected. Yeah, gave him his props. I never gave him his props, and I saw 3 championships out of that. He's from France, right?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Listen, Tony Parker won 4.
4. I never gave him his respect, man.
4.
I'm gonna go back and look at some of his highlights and pay
if
attention.
You want, listen, they had complete teams, but if you want to talk about a big 3, they most certainly had a 3 that you could depend on. And as the years went on, like some of the roles started to change. Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, they had their 3, dog. I'm telling you. Like,
hey, let me ask you something.
They were special.
Did Boris Diaw play with Tony Parker, the former Hawk?
Yeah.
He left here and became good there.
Yeah, he went out there and won a couple rings.
He was good here. It's just wrong system. Boris Diaw was a monster.
I remember Matt Chernoff couldn't stand Boris Diaw. He's talking about him every day on the radio. Rooster, I ain't gonna call you David Parker, boy. I know that's Rooster. That's my boy Rooster. Should have mentioned the one time y'all met Obama. Yeah, you know what, man? We reading comments, man. I got a story about Rooster.
About who?
I got a story about Rooster, man.
Come on, let's hear it.
Nah, look. So this is my boy Rooster, right?
Uh-huh.
So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I had a situation at the house, man. Go to my camera right quick. I got it, Mario. Look, I had a situation at the house where I had a stopped up toilet. I had a stopped up toilet that I couldn't get unstopped in my bathroom, in my master bedroom. Okay. Right? I had to go somewhere. I ain't had time. I couldn't get it unstopped.
Yeah, so fantastic finish.
So I was like, yeah, you could have said this. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to deal with this later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get this toilet unstopped later. So I had the game in my room at the time. So I tell Rooster, old Rooster, I tell him, and I tell Bo Hagan, I say, hey, look, my bathroom, I got door. Now there's 2 other bathrooms in the house. My door closed. I say, hey, whatever you do, don't go in my bathroom. Don't use my bathroom. Don't touch nothing in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back later. I'll take care of everything. All right, cool. I'm out. I'm hanging out. My phone just started blowing up. Phone, ring, ring, ring. It's Rooster. I don't know what's going on. I don't answer his call, though. I get a voicemail. I decide to listen to the voicemail when I get a chance. It's Rooster. Hey, bro. I don't know what the hell going on, bro. This darn toilet done overflowed everywhere, man. Man, you going to have to come home and clean this.
I wish I could have heard what you said to him.
Now, after I told him, whatever you do, don't go. Because see, this is the thing though. There was nothing in the toilet, so you couldn't tell it was clogged.
But you knew it was clogged.
You know how it clogged, but then it filled back up.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't tell. It wasn't disgusting, wasn't nasty, wasn't no tissue, wasn't nothing in there. It was just clear. But I knew it was stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bro, don't go in my bathroom. You know what I'm saying? This dude uses my bathroom. Rooster, anyway. When I got home, when I tell you, boy, I might have cussed Rooster out so many different ways. Then I'm gonna tell you another story. We at the house. So Rooster downstairs cooking. Smoke starts going everywhere in the house. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I run downstairs. He talking about, bruh, this old ass fish grease you got right here.
Why did you blame you for
this old ass fish grease you got next to the stove? Man, dog, it's burning in the pan. I said, damn it, that's honey. That's not fish grease. That's a jar of honey. Oh, I thought it was fish. Why you got it next to the stove? Because that's where I make my tea. I boil my water right next to the stove, and I make my tea. I can keep honey next to where the hell I want to keep it. He told, well, the way it looked on the back, I thought it was fish grease. Why did you think it was fish grease? And you've never seen me fry fish. The hell are you talking about, Rue? Where you at, Rue? Leave your comments now, Rue.
Hey, I wonder what
Scroll down. Where the hell he at? Where your comments at now, Rue?
I wonder what he was thinking when he was pouring the honey out. It was coming out so slow.
Yeah, he talking about, I just thought it was old fish grease.
Oh my
Dummy.
God, bro.
What are you doing? You about to burn the whole damn house
That's
down.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Where you at, Rue?
I don't know. I think he
Where
ran.
you at, Rue?
I think he ran.
Look, I knew you were going there, Willie. Look, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. This dude then pours honey. And then the most famous story. This involves him. This involves Bo Hagan, and this involves Mr. Wood. At the time, the person I was with made me a huge pan of lasagna. She cooked me some lasagna. Cooked it fresh for me. So we were getting ready to go out somewhere. I don't know what was going on with my stomach at the time. I took a little piece. I stopped, but I just didn't feel like eating. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat it when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Cool, I'm going to eat it when I get home. So we got home. I had been drinking. I decided not to eat. I go on to bed. I'm thinking about this lasagna, dog. This lasagna's on my mind, B. I'm dreaming about this lasagna. I'm thinking, because I'm the type of person, I plan out what I'm going to eat the day before. So in my mind, I'm like, when I wake up, my fat behind going to tear this lasagna up. I come downstairs. As soon as I walk in the kitchen and flip the light, boom.
The lasagna gone.
I see the pan of the lasagna empty. In the sink. I see an empty pan in the sink.
And you only had one piece.
Dog, hold on, not even a real. It wasn't even big. It wasn't even big as this stream deck. So I saw it in the sink. I said, you know what? She probably put it up. That what I'm talking about. After I went to sleep, she came down here, put the stuff up for me. That what I'm talking about. Way to earn your keep around here. So you know, what I'm saying? I go in the refrigerator. I look on the top shelf. Ain't no damn lasagna.
Oh man.
I look on the second shelf. Ain't no damn lasagna. I look on the third shelf. Ain't no damn lasagna. Last place is the meat tray. I said, okay, well, maybe somebody threw it down here. I pull it out. There's nothing in the meat tray. Dog, I woke everybody in the damn house up. Wake up! Everybody wake up. Who the hell ate my lasagna? All three of them. All three of them looking crazy. Looking like they ain't got nothing to say. Rooster, hey, that's why he laughing. He know.
He said it's been 20 years in this story. It still lives on.
Yes. Dude, I'm talking about he ain't want to admit it. Bo Hagan ain't want to admit it. Ward ain't want to admit it. They ate every last piece of the lasagna. Didn't save not one piece. They fucked the whole pan up. And this what pissed me off even more.
What?
I'm pissed off. I go to the room. I slam the door. I'm pissed off. I'm in there done. She like, I'll make you some more. And that ain't even the point. They ate my food. That's the point.
Oh, you still mad?
Yes. So as the day goes on, this what pissed me off even more. As the day goes on, first person, Hagan comes to me separately. Hey, bro, I just want to say, man, my bad for eating some of the lasagna. But man, I gotta be honest, man. Boy, like Rooster and Ward, man, they really ate all of it, dog. Like, they were just messing it up. They were effing it up. Boy, I was like, y'all ain't gonna save Trae none. So he go on about his business. Probably about 30 minutes later, Rooster come knock on the door. Rooster know I'm telling the truth. Rooster come knock on the door. Ding, ding, doom. I open the door. Hey, bro. My bad about that lasagna, bro. But I gotta be real. Hagan and Ward, man, they the ones, boy. They just were eating all the damn lasagna.
Don't tell me Ward can't say the same
the
thing.
Triple Crown.
I know this.
Ward, the one who's been friends with me the longest. I met Ward when I was 8 years old and he was 5. That's how long we've been friends.
What'd he
Since
say?
I was 8 and he was 5. We grown ass men. I'm 31 years old at this point.
And what'd he say?
That's how long we had been friends. Hey, bro, you know I'd do anything for you, bro. I wouldn't eat your lasagna up like that. I just had a tiny little piece, man. Rooster and Hagan, no.
Fuck you.
Bro, man, I almost felt like they got their stories together. I almost felt like they got their stories together and then decided they gonna try. But this the kicker, and I'm done with this story. And Rooster, I know you remember this damn part. I come home later that night. I go out and do something else. I come home later that night. I open up the refrigerator. I see a takeout box. I don't know if it was Chinese food or something at the time. I just see a takeout box. And written on it in Sharpie, it says, Rooster's food.
Oh, I know you.
Do not touch.
Oh.
I threw that nigga shit in the trash. Fuck your food. How dare you write Rooster's food, do not eat in my refrigerator after you just ate my food. That's my boy.
Do he know you threw it away?
Oh yeah. He know I threw it away. But guess what though? Rooster, that's my brother. I love him. He a brother from another mother. I would hurt somebody about Rooster. That is truly one of my best friends. Rooster lived with me for many years. But yes, Rooster gonna have the nerve to write on the box, damn Rooster's food, do not eat. That's the kicker. Thank you, Roo. And I'm done with this story, man.
Let's go through a little more comments, man. This day went by fast. Let's get a couple more comments out there.
I'm done with this story, man. Shout out to my boy Roo, man.
Yeah, shout out to Rooster, man. That's hilarious. I love stories.
Okay, so DMW Britton said, I personally feel the Dream are much closer to a chip than the Falcons or Hawks. I'm glad he brought that up, man.
Yeah, Dream getting a lot of love in the comments on that.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the Dream, man. It was all a dream. You know what I'm saying? Look, when they win it, that's what they need. I know everybody gonna say playing Atlanta song for, but they need to at least.
It was all a dream.
Was all a dream. Then they can go to what you know about that. That's how they.
Okay. I like that, DJ.
On in, man. Shout out to the Dream. Barry and Bart said, takes minutes for football to turn around quickly. Hawks closer personnel wise. I think the Hawks are closer. I will say this, though. The only thing I was saying rebuttal to that, I think the NFL has more parity. I think the NFL has shown over the years to have a lot more parity than the NBA has. You can go from worst to first in the NFL pretty quickly. Now, all we really need is, and I know people are going to say, I mean, you saying it like that's easy to find. All we need is some good quarterback play. If we get some good quarterback play, I think this Falcons team is a lot closer than we think. I don't know about winning the championship, but they're a lot closer than we think. But I appreciate you checking in. Man, what we got next? DJ Outlaw, the boss, said, I want to say the Falcons because of the last two drafts. They did a great job on both sides of the ball. In my opinion, the Hawks still need that 1-2 powerhouse tandem to get to the big game. I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that either.
Ray Torres, what's up, my guy?
What
I ain't
up, Ray?
lie, man. His pictures look kind of like Quack. You could almost think that was Quack, man. Shout out to Ray Torres. He said, after guys, I don't know if you meant afternoon guys, do the Georgia Bulldogs feel the void of the down seasons these professional teams?
I must admit, Ray, yes. On Saturdays, I be feeling good when the Bulldogs win. It make the weekend better. But when they all lose, it makes the weekend terrible. It makes Monday terrible.
You know what? It doesn't feel the void for me. I could see how it could for somebody. It doesn't really feel the void for me because I may be feeling good, but then as soon as the Falcons lose, I'm sick once again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm like, come on, dog. Now, you know what? The Falcons losing doesn't affect me the way it did. When they go out and get straight mollywop, that's what pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
When they have a 30-0 game like they did against Carolina.
Or we lose to the Jets.
Yeah, when they have a game like they had against the Jets, when they have one of those games, that pisses me off.
It does too.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead. Doc was so overrated by unnormalized. Q Bruce says them Geminis always cutting people off. Hey man, I must admit I didn't know that was a Gemini thing. I thought it was me, but hey, we can blame it on the Geminis.
And so E says Shea isn't a point guard. He doesn't even run the offense. If Steph isn't a point, Shea Gill definitely not a point. I mean, they both get categorized as the point guard, but I get what E's saying as far as the way they play. Do they play a traditional point guard role? I wouldn't say they play the point guard role the way a Jason Kidd, who we brought up, the way Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Chris Paul, the way some of those guys, Penny Hardaway, the way some of those guys play. But, hey, they still listed as a point guard. E said Pistol Pete. What about Pistol Pete?
That's what I was going to name. You said I couldn't name him as a point guard.
Who?
You said I can't name nobody out the comments.
Oh, yeah, nah, you can't.
I was about to name
because you brought it up, you pull them thoughts out of your own mind, man. You're going to interrupt me and try to make me have to do it. You do it.
That's the name I saw. I was about to cheat.
Oh, man, no, he just going to throw something out there. That okay. Shout out to Dexter, man. That is B-Rick's
wow.
first cousin, Dexter. I'm going to be honest, man. One of the best human beings that I have
Oh
ever
yeah, man.
personally met.
Wow.
And
Thank you.
Dexter,
Gave me chills.
Yeah. I hold Dexter high regarded as one of the best human beings
What did he say?
that I've ever met. He said Ralph Sampson was a monster. Injury slowed him down. He didn't play center. He was a power forward, but he was the tallest player on the team, and he had the dream at center. Yeah,
Akeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson was known as the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
The thing I remember about Ralph Sampson was, man, he was dunking on somebody on a Sports Illustrated, and he had a bush under his arm, bro.
Man.
And everybody used to talk about that, bro. He had a fro in his arm. He's on Sports Illustrated, dunking on somebody, and you see a fro under his underarm.
Hey,
bro.
man, Q Brew 702 said honey fried fish.
I want to try. That sound good. Some honey fried fish.
I mean, people.
You drizzle a little honey on that mug. Yeah. Honey hot.
Yep.
Ooh, man, make your honey hot.
Tastes good.
You know you make honey hot. You always talk about that. I never tried it.
Good.
You gotta put that on some fish.
I've dipped my fish in it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, if y'all ever get a chance, man, have Trae fix you a pan of dressing. It is really good.
My boy Rooster, man. I'm glad I could tell that story today, man. It's been too far and too long.
Wemby is can be the next
Bill.
Bill Russell. I never seen Bill Russell play except in highlights. Has any of y'all seen him play?
I mean, of course, we never saw him.
He couldn't dribble though. Could he dribble?
Other than highlight. Hold on.
Could he dribble?
Hold on. I got to start right.
That was a dumb question.
I got to
Leave me
start
alone. No.
Did you just ask everyone in this room? Did we ever see?
I mean, I thought Mario
Bill
like
Russell
you
play?
know.
Mario and his beautiful wife are both younger than you and I. And we not old enough to see Bill Russell play.
In today's technology, you can go back and watch old games.
That's watching highlights.
Yeah, I've seen the highlights.
No, I didn't say highlights. Old games is different than highlights. You can watch an old game.
Technically, but not really.
What do you mean good, awful, be rich? David Parr, what are you talking about? God, awful, be rich.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Hey,
Shut up, you lasagna stiller.
Don't do my boy Roo like that, man. That darn Rooster, boy. You got to love it, man. So King Dez 96. Oh, so ATL Q4L say, the Falcons have a good chance to make something happen, especially if everyone stays healthy. There you go. Got to take me a little sip.
It says King Dez 96 says, if Penix don't stay healthy, we have to draft a QB again.
Hey.
What if Tua has a great year, gets us to the playoffs? Man, he's gonna command a big check.
Yeah, he's coming back.
You think we're gonna pay him the big dollars?
No, but any quarterback that get a team to the playoffs, more than likely they're gonna bring him back in some capacity. Now, if they could say, "Hey, we'll cut you a check for a 1-year deal and see if you can do it twice," I don't know.
Or franchise him.
You can't franchise a player unless you draft him. That's how you end up franchising players. It's players you draft.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They getting ready to get
I
off
never knew that.
rookie contract.
Wow.
That's how you franchise players. It's players that you drafted.
Okay.
When you get that rookie situation. That's how teams are able to retain their players, keep them from getting away in fragments.
All right.
Yo, hey, look. So hold on. DMW Britton, he said, hey, King Dez said, don't touch Trae food. Yo, then DMW say, them old feelings start resurfacing because anytime Trae started cursing, you know he pissed.
Hey, man, listen. I've been knowing this dude a long time, and he was telling that story. He was mad. He was getting hot about it. I think he still want to know how to. He wanted to finish that lasagna.
I will say this. This particular person, yeah, they made good lasagna. They did. They actually taught me how to make lasagna. Yeah, they did. They made good lasagna. Hey, look, man. Over the weekend, a guy who's really famous, a guy that I love hearing him talk because he always gonna give you something quotable, got knocked the F out. I'm talking about, boy, he got left with one of them Martin knots on his head. Our guy, you know what I'm saying, Ray J, was in one of them Aiden Ross, one of them Aiden Ross, UFC type of thing, MMA type fight or whatever. He fought a guy named Super Hot Fire. I don't know Super Hot Fire.
He's a YouTuber.
They say popular on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I got to ask my kids. Christian probably know who he is. Ray J ended up getting knocked out by Super Hot Fire. And you look at he left himself open, man. Old boy caught him. Knocked old Ray J out, boy, in the knot. Boy, it looked like, I'm talking about instantly, boy. 2 seconds later, boy, Ray J head was just,
oh, my
Ray
God.
J walking around with a mug on his head. 2 seconds later.
Did
bro,
you hear what he
J,
said?
Ray J was looking just like that, man.
Did you hear what he said afterwards?
Nah, what?
So he was like, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, though. Well, man, you just messed up a lot of money for us. You just lost a lot of money for us, man. What we talked about? Y'all got to go see the clip, man.
Hold on, that what Ray J said?
Yes, Mario.
I haven't seen it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all got to see that.
I will say this, man. Shout out to Ray J and Super Hot Fire. Shout out to any of them who get in the ring and put their fighting skills on display in any kind of capacity. You put yourself out there to get clown. But I'm going to tell you who did win.
Who?
In the same weekend, same event. Johnny Manziel, man. Johnny Football won his match.
What?
Dog, he was kicking the mess out of dude. He could kick dude in here behind about 6, 7 times.
Hey.
I'm like, that's all he doing. And they were just laughing. They were laughing at the whole fight because all he kept doing was every time dude turned, he just kick him in.
I gotta go look at the highlights. Hey, but listen, one funny thing that happened before the fight, Chris Brown was with Ray J, and they was in backstage, right? And Chris Brown said, "Yeah, man, Ray J out there punching." He said, "How long you been training for?" He said, "A week." Chris Brown said, "A week."
You about to get knocked out.
You about to get knocked the F out.
But hey, man, I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to him for even getting in the ring. Shout out to him for even getting in the ring because there are a lot of people that will not get in the ring. I got much respect for Ray J for getting in the ring, man. Shout out to old Ray J, man.
Man, today went by fast.
Yeah, it did, man. It's a beautiful holiday. I'm about to get on back to the crib, man. See what the fam trying to do.
Hey, man, Country Low didn't drop the low.
He ain't dropped the location.
You didn't drop the location low. I'm gonna text you, bro. I'm finna find my way to your house and eat. If y'all have a cookout, man, y'all drop the low. I'm gonna make my rounds today, my Memorial Day rounds, and I'm gonna eat everybody food that invite me. Go ahead.
Ain't too many people cooking out today, man. People cooked out yesterday. The cookout, y'all, look, let's debate that. What do you think?
I think people cooking out
Should the
today.
cookout be on the holiday or the day before the holiday?
I mean, you made a lot of sense, but I'm gonna still stick to my guns on the holiday.
I'm doing the big cookout the day before the holiday, man.
I mean,
if it falls on the weekend, so Memorial Day, Labor Day, those holidays. Now 4th of July, a holiday like that doesn't necessarily fall on a specific day. It could fall anywhere, and you may not be able to do it the day before because you're working the day before. You may have to do it on 4th of July because you know what I'm saying. Like it just is what it is. You don't have the 3rd off. You got a good job, you might have the 3rd off. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a good job, your ass probably working the 3rd and the 4th, but you're definitely working the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? So, but if for the holidays that fall on the Monday, the Memorial Day, the Labor Days, I tend to want to do the cookout on Sunday. Everybody get to stay up. Nobody has to go to work the next day. You can sleep in if you want. The kids can stay as long as they want. If you drink, drink. If you smoke, smoke. Whatever you do, have fun. We don't have any responsibilities that we have to take care of the next day. Because if you partying too much on Memorial Day, guess what? They got to get them to go to work tomorrow. Now, I guess they still going to do it. It's still going to be a lot of people who do it. That's just my personal
but you know what?
preference.
I think, and answer this, Miss Cordell Shop. I just never, because I've been so programmed to doing it on the Mondays, but Sundays actually makes more sense to me. And I might start doing that. But like it's been so programmed in my mind, Monday, cookout. But it made more sense to do it on a Sunday.
That's what I do. Do it Sunday, and we eat the leftovers on Monday. And if there's anything left over we didn't cook, you at the crib by yourself, the whole fam ain't there. You and just your immediate family, y'all throw the rest of it on the grill and then just enjoy food and watch whatever sporting event or whatever may come on the TV. Like that's how we do it at our house.
Yeah.
So whatever we did, whatever we had left over, whatever we didn't cook, I would then go out on the grill and then I would cook for just me, Pam, and the boys. And then that's how we would do it. And we'll just have our own little Monday thing. Where we at the house. It's low key. We've already partied, did all our stuff the night before. And now it's just a real intimate family type thing, enjoying what we had left. We ain't got to worry about nobody asking for a to-go plate.
All right, that makes sense, Trey. I like that. Hey, man, in the comments, man, let us know the day of or the day before. I love to see that.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm asking them, we're going to leave. Speaking of a cookout, has anyone ever pissed you off with the amount of food they try to leave your cookout?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Who?
You know, I can't remember, but I can say this. I remember the Mike Tyson fight when he lost, and the dunk contest was going on at the same time, and we ordered some Pizza Hut pizza. And my friend it was Brent, my friend Al, and another guy named Ed, and we all eating. I hate when we order pizza, bro, and everybody get 2 or 3 slices. Just get 1 slice at a time. Don't get 3, 4. I hate that.
I'm definitely not getting one.
So you the one that grab 3 or 4 slices?
No, I'm at least get 2 because I don't. Everybody else probably gonna get 2 or 3. Nobody's gonna get 1 slice and sit down. Why do I want to get 1 slice, sit down, so I gotta get right back up?
That's how I was
to go get
trained. I used to get my ass whooped for doing that.
Hey man, that between you and Miss Cook. That ain't got nothing to do with the rest of us in the world. I'm at a party. I'm not getting 1 slice.
It wasn't no party.
To have to get up.
I guess you could
It was
call
a fight party, right?
Yeah. No, it was a dunk contest party. That
I thought you said with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson was fighting that night doing a dunk contest, but we didn't realize Mike Tyson was fighting because we were all the way in Japan. So then we found out during the dunk contest that he lost.
Hold on. So what is it? So y'all just had a like 4 dudes got together, 3 y'all got
Dunk
together?
contest.
So it wasn't. So what you talking about then?
They shouldn't have grabbed 2 pieces of pizza. They should have grabbed 1.
Y'all, if it's 3 or 4, y'all should have had enough where each of y'all could have had a whole damn
but
piece.
them ninjas they greedy. They're trying to just get all of it. I got left over 2 slices.
Dog, if it's 4 y'all should have ordered at least 4 pieces where each one can have as much pizza as you want.
But back then, Trae, pieces was expensive.
What?
Back then, high school pieces was expensive.
No, hell, they weren't.
In high school, during my time, cost $20-something for a pizza.
A pizza costs $20.
Yes. I'm not lying. They down there cost $20 now.
Man, food has gone up more. I do not believe
Pizza Hut pizza was like $20-something for a large Supreme, bro.
Who told you to get a Supreme?
Huh?
I used to work there.
Am I right?
If you have a coupon, it was $17.99 if you have a coupon.
Who told you to get a Supreme, bro? Get a cheese pizza. Like, why you gotta be all extra? Why you gotta be all extra, bro? Get you a cheese pizza. When you go to New York and get you a $1 slice, do you say, is that a Supreme? No, you get your behind a $1 slice and you keep it moving.
Mario, have y'all ever had a chance to try the $1 slices up in the Two Bros pizza?
I ain't
Two
been to
Bros
Bros
pizza?
yet. I heard it's good though.
I don't know about that, but all I know is $2.50. I had 2 slices of pizza and a soda. I said, if I live in New York, I'm gonna be fat. Well, okay, let me change that. I gotta put a tur on the end. I'm gonna be fat tur.
King Dad said Rich must have had the stuffed crust too.
I'm trying to tell you, dog, yeah, the expensive pizza. Nobody paying $30 almost for a pizza, man.
I'm not lying.
Come on, dog.
Hey, if anybody remember back in the late 80s, that what pizzas cost.
I'm about to Google it.
All right, hold on. Just ask ChatGPT. She was a manager.
What you? Cause see, you ain't talking about. You weren't no manager when he was in high school. You was a kid when he was in high school.
I was I worked there from 1998 through 2008.
See, he talking the 80s.
But the prices were the same.
Food couldn't have been the same in the 80s as the 90s. Just by natural. That one's he's talking 80s.
$17.99 from like 1992 up until like 2008. They didn't change the prices till like late 2010.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see that look. Trust me, I believe you. He's just talking about a different time than what you talking about.
Well,
you got to think about it.
Early 90s up until 2010, they kept the price the same. They were $17.99.
I believe you, Miss Cordell.
Now you know how much younger she is than you. Like she don't know nothing about what was going on when you was in high. You said high school. She don't know nothing about that. She might not even been born.
I was born. I'm about to be.
Hey, back in the 88, 89, how much was a Pizza Hut, large Pizza Hut Supreme going for back then? Can you please search the web for accuracy?
What year? Just see it. No, really. 43.
Okay, all right. Got you a little tenderoni then, huh? I didn't know that. Okay, Mario.
What I missed?
Okay, Mario.
Who the tenderoni?
Okay, Mario.
No, Mario not the
All right,
tenderoni.
man.
No, you
We
can't.
gonna get up
I don't.
Okay, Mario. All right then.
Nah.
You married up, my brother. Mario say these women are too young for me. All right, then, Mario. I ain't mad. Look, we gonna leave that on the show, man. Hey, man. Listen. Somebody said I used to get the pizza and wings bundle from the Hut for like $17.99 with a coupon. That's pizza and wings.
They didn't have wings back then.
I'm just saying.
They didn't have wings back then.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, B. Look, man, let's get on up out of here, man. Now we talking about the cost of pizza. In 1990, okay, this is what AI says. Let me clear my throat so I can read
Y'all all know AI be wrong sometime, right?
But yeah, you the one who go to it before every show. and then get on here and spit out the facts AI gave you, but now AI is wrong. See how that works,
I don't
ladies and
spit out facts AI gave.
Hey,
Y'all
but
told me
King
not to do
did
that.
say you must add the stuffed crust too. It says in 1990, a standard large pizza at Pizza Hut typically costs between $10 and $12.
It's not true. Not true. Yeah.
That's why I told I said nobody told him to get that. Nobody told. He talking about what was expensive. Well, you ain't had to get all that. You ain't had to be extra. Just get.
You know who was
pizza,
cheap?
bro.
You know who was cheap though? Domino's. Domino's had $9.99 always.
Little
Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
That's why to me
Little
$20 like that's
Little
sounds
Caesars
crazy.
always been that one. Only thing I really love at Little Caesars that I give it some credit for is the crazy bread and crazy sauce. Can't nothing beat that, Trae.
All right, y'all see me putting up the iPad, so it's time to go, man.
Man, appreciate y'all.
Good
man.
night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Finish it.
I don't know that song.
Don't. That was a TV show came on. We were kids. That's how the end of the show.
What's the name of the song?
Ended.
What name
I
of the
cannot
TV
remember
show?
the show, but that's how it ended at the end of every show. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
I remember.
Don't.
Def coming. Good night, y'all. Please. Russell Simmons.
Yeah, you come out there and throw your hands up. You probably coked up. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go.
I didn't say that, Russell. I didn't say that.
No, he said it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he said, I just got 2 large from Domino's for $16. That be rich being bougie, dog. Jay Black said Domino's is the worst pizza. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we appreciate y'all. E, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank all y'all for coming in.
Bridden, man. Everybody, King Dez, Doobie
Jay
DC,
Black.
Rooster J Black, man. Everybody, happy Memorial Day. Everybody came in. Cordell shop. You know what I'm saying? Boy, saw she was shopping over at Oshkosh Bagosh. And then when we go ahead and stop. Hey, but look, we're going to get up out of here, man. Like we always say, the Waterboyz Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trae, we got my brother B-Rich in the building. We got Super Mario and the missus in the building. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Stiller Mike, T, Terry, the entire fam. Shout out to my boy Rooster. Hey, stop eating up folks' food, Roo.
Stop eating up lasagna, Roo.
The Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Troy Anderson gonna lead the league in tackles. Kill the camera.